My name's Danny Downing, 36 years of age. I'm from South Wales. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, otherwise known as a gastric sleeve. So I've lost 9 stone and 10 pounds now in total. Life was, life was good at the point, I thought. However, over a period of years, I was sort of increasing in weight, increasing in the amounts of foods I was eating. And then it got to a certain point where I started feeling self-conscious and started feeling quite depressed. I was somebody who would suffer quite regularly with panic attacks, whether that be invited to weddings or birthday parties, things like that, and it would make me sort of very anxious in regards to going to those events and finding something to wear that was going to fit, because my weight was increasing constantly, which was meaning that I was having to buy clothes to fit all the time, or not being able to find clothes that would necessarily fit. Life before surgery was, looking back now, pretty difficult, and increasing in some quite poor health conditions, to be honest. Seeing health conditions like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, mobilization issues in terms of joint problems. I am also historically somebody that suffers with cardiac or heart issues, and they were just being exacerbated by the increase in weight that I had. And if I'd have continued in the trajectory I was going in, who knows? Who knows what would have happened in the next couple of years, to be honest. It's quite emotional, actually, because I have a partner, I have a family life of individuals around me, and people that were quite scared for me is probably the honest thing to say. So this wasn't a quick decision or a flippant decision for me. It was something that I really researched. I was very nervous in general about wanting to go through a surgical procedure, predominantly because of the heart condition, and I really wanted to make sure that I found a company, a surgeon that was absolutely right for me. Streamline stood out as a market leader with a number of experts involved, and that contact that I had from the start right the way through and continuing kind of solidified my decision to go with Streamline. But ultimately it was because of how they stood out in the market. They really understood and really cared about what was right for me and what was motivating me to go through surgery. My life has changed drastically since having surgery. My weight loss was quite rapid post-surgery. But ultimately, the lifestyle changes, those choices that I sort of this tool has allowed me to make, I've just been absolutely phenomenal, to be honest. Being able to be out and be free, and really enjoying life and enjoying what I'm doing is really a gift. I would say I'd love to be able to give that gift to people who need it, but yeah, for me, just being able to get out and do what I can, do what I want to do, is phenomenal, fantastic. The advice that I would give really is do your research, make sure you're committed, understand both pros and cons, and if you're still willing to go through surgery, absolutely go for it, because it's changed my life. It's just, at that point, I didn't realize, sorry. I didn't realize how big I was in myself, really, at that point. But I didn't realize how big I was in myself, but it was the health problems that were more so motivating me, because actually when I was looking in the mirror, that's not what I was seeing, really, which is such a shame, because if I had have seen that a lot sooner, it would have prompted me to make changes much sooner than I did, to be honest. I mean, luckily, the health problems, they haven't scarred me for life, because they've kind of gone into remission now, really, which I'm thankful for. But that's, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane to think that was me. And I would love to think that I would never get back to that size again. Crazy. Good morning, Danny. Morning.
How are you?
Thank you very much. Honestly, this guy changed my life. Absolutely changed my life for the better. How are you?
I'm brilliant, and you look amazing. It's just.
Thank you very much.
the weight loss, and you've clearly worked really very hard with the surgery.
Absolutely.
And you feel so much better for it.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Honestly, it's the best decision I've ever made in my life, I think. And yeah, all thanks to you and those initial conversations and your and your team support throughout it all. It's been absolutely fantastic, second to none. I can't fault it.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I was only a very small part of the journey, about an hour and a half. You've done all the hard work, so it's just brilliant to see you looking so well.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you.
It's a pleasure. All right, that's why we do it, to see people turn their lives around, look so well. It's brilliant. It's really lovely to be part of.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Amazing. I never expected my life in general to change as much as it did for the better since having the procedure that I did, but it's been phenomenal. You know, the biggest thing I would say is the confidence in me, to be honest. The confidence to live life to the fullest really is exceptional.